In this video we will introduce interfaces. Interfaces are similar to abstract classes, but all methods are abstract and all properties are static final. Interfaces can be inherited so you can have a sub-interface. Java does not allow multiple inheritance for classes. An interface is used to tie elements of several classes together. Interfaces are also used to separate design from coding, as a class method signatures are specified but not their bodies. This allows compilation and parameter. The interface specifies what operations a class must permit other objects to perform, but does not specify how the operations are performed. Software objects communicate via interfaces. A Java interface describes a set of methods that can be called on an object to tell it, for example, to perform some task or return some piece of information. Let's look at a basic example. Here I have a public abstract class business that has an address and a business name. I also have a mom and pop shop that extends business. It also implements a taxpayer interface. I have a class for a person, and then I have an employed person which extends the person class, but also implements a taxpayer interface. The taxpayer interface has a method signature for pay taxes and get tax ID. Finally, I have a tax collector class, which is actually my main app to run my logic for this application. So here we have an abstract business class which is used as a base for all the different types of businesses. In this example, we will be using a concrete subclass, mom and pop shop, to represent a local store. We also have an abstract person class to represent people. And an implementation of this is the employee person, which represents a person that is employed. We have an interface called taxpayer, and this interface declares a method signature with the name of pay taxes, which we already saw. Businesses and employed persons both pay taxes, but are not a type of tax. So instead of inheriting from a tax abstract base class, they can implement the same functionality by implementing the interface and deciding the best way of paying taxes. Finally, the tax collector class will collect taxes from everything that owes taxes, both businesses and persons. When I create my taxpayer array, I can add an employed person, which is a person, and a mom pop shop, which is a business. I can also loop over this and go to the interface and simply call taxpayer.payTaxes. So now let's run our demonstration. I'm going to right click in the editor, select run as Java application, and we see here that we collected this amount for taxes. This concludes our discussion of interfaces.